Hey there, welcome to Cappadocia, the land of fairy chimneys. This place is like something out of a dream, with its unusual rock formations and stunning landscapes. Have you heard of Cappadocia? It's in Turkey, and it's like stepping onto another planet. Seriously, it's that wild. Picture this, a large, otherworldly landscape that seems to be straight out of a fantasy novel. Imagine this, a landscape dotted with these crazy rock formations called fairy chimneys. These natural wonders are the result of volcanic eruptions and centuries of erosion. They look like giant pointy ice cream cones. It's as if Mother Nature herself decided to create a fanciful playground. Some are tall, some are short, some are skinny, some are fat. Mother Nature was having a field day here. Each formation is unique, adding to the magical charm of the region. But Cappadocia is not just rocks, it's a living, breathing blend of history and culture. People have been living in and around these fairy chimneys for centuries. The ancient inhabitants carved out homes, churches, and even entire cities from the soft volcanic rock. They carved houses, churches, even entire cities into the soft rock. Trust me, Cappadocia is a place that will blow your mind. The combination of natural beauty and historical significance makes it a must-visit destination. Let's examine what makes this place so magical. Pack your bags, charge your cameras, and prepare to be amazed by the enchanting land of fairy chimneys. Adventure awaits. Now let's talk about the cave hotels of Cappadocia. These unique accommodations are carved right into the rock, offering a cozy and serene experience. Yep, cave hotels are a thing here. These aren't your typical caves though. Think cozy rooms with arched ceilings, carved into the soft, volcanic rock. Some even have private balconies with incredible views of the landscape. Imagine waking up in a cave hotel with all the modern comforts. Talk about a room with a view. Now, let's talk about Cappadocia's underground havens. These weren't just little hideouts, people. We're talking massive multi-level complexes that housed thousands. They had everything down there: living spaces, kitchens, stables, even churches. Can you imagine living your whole life underground? These cities were built to protect people from invaders, and they worked. Some of them remained undiscovered for centuries. How cool is that? It's like stepping back in time as you wander through these ancient tunnels. The breathtaking views, my Cappadocia highlight. Okay, picture this. You're floating silently over a landscape that looks like it's from another planet. The sun is rising, painting the fairy chimneys in shades of pink, orange, and gold. It's magical. The views here are truly inspiring, with majestic rock formations and ethereal beauty. Trust me on this one. I still remember my first time. I was completely speechless. It was like floating through a dream, an absolute must-do. Let's talk about the stars of the show, the fairy chimneys. These playful rock formations are what make Cappadocia so unique. They were formed millions of years ago by volcanic eruptions and erosion. Crazy, right? Over time, wind and rain sculpted the soft rock into these whimsical shapes. Some look like giant mushrooms, others like towering pillars. You can find them all over Cappadocia, each one more playful and unique than the last. Glorious food, tastes of Cappadocia. All this exploring is going to make you hungry, right? After a day of wandering through the incredible landscapes and ancient sites, your appetite is sure to be awakened. Good news, Cappadocia is a foodie's paradise. The region offers a rich mix of flavors that will tantalize your taste buds. Get ready for delicious Turkish dishes like pottery kebab, a unique dish where meat and vegetables are slow cooked in a sealed clay pot, ensuring all the flavors are perfectly melded together. And then there's manti, which are Turkish dumplings. These tiny parcels of joy are typically filled with spiced meat and served with a generous dollop of yogurt sauce and a sprinkle of sumac. Don't miss out on gözleme, a delightful Turkish flatbread. It's often stuffed with a variety of fillings like spinach, cheese, or minced meat, and cooked to crispy perfection on a griddle. And for those with a sweet tooth, baklava is a must-try. This rich, sweet pastry, made of layers of phyllo, filled with chopped nuts, and sweetened with syrup or honey, is a true delight. And don't forget to try the local wines. Cappadocia's volcanic soil and unique climate create the perfect conditions for winemaking. Cappadocia has a long history of winemaking. The region's vineyards produce some exceptional wines that are a must-try for any wine enthusiast. One of my favorite things to do is to find a little restaurant with a terrace overlooking the fairy chimneys. Imagine savoring your meal while taking in the breathtaking views of these unique rock formations. There's nothing better than enjoying a delicious meal with that view. Whether it's breakfast, lunch, or dinner, the combination of great food and amazing scenery makes for an unforgettable dining experience in Cappadocia. The people of Cappadocia are warm and welcoming. Their heartfelt hospitality makes you feel right at home. Whether you're wandering through the bustling markets or exploring the serene valleys, you'll always be greeted with a warm smile and a genuine interest in your well-being. They are some of the warmest and most welcoming people I've ever met. Their hospitality is legendary, and it's not uncommon for them to invite you into their homes for a meal or a cup of tea. This kind of warmth is something you don't find everywhere. They're so proud of their region and eager to share its history and culture with visitors. You'll find that they have a deep connection to their land, and they love to tell stories about their ancestors and the ancient civilizations that once thrived here. Don't be shy about striking up a conversation with the locals. They are always eager to share their knowledge and experiences. Whether it's about the best places to visit, the history of the region, or even their personal stories, you'll find that every conversation is a goldmine of information and warmth. You might just make a new friend. The connections you make here can last a lifetime. Many visitors leave with not just memories, but also lifelong friendships. I'll never forget the family I met who owned a small pottery shop. They were so kind and welcoming, and their shop was filled with beautiful, handcrafted items that told the story of their heritage. They invited me in for tea and told me all about the history of pottery making in Cappadocia. It was so special. Sitting there, sipping tea, and listening to their stories, I felt a deep connection to the place and its people. It's moments like these that make travel truly enriching and unforgettable. For photographers, Cappadocia is a paradise. The soft, inspiring light and adventurous terrain make it a dream destination for capturing incredible photos. From the unusual fairy chimneys to the lively hot air balloons against the sunrise, your camera will be working overtime. And don't forget about the underground cities and cave churches. My advice? Wake up early to catch the soft morning light, bathing the landscape in a golden glow. And don't be afraid to get creative with your shots. As we wrap up our journey, remember that an unforgettable adventure awaits you in Cappadocia. This place is full of hope and inspiration, just waiting to be explored. If you're looking for an adventure that's off the beaten path, then add Cappadocia to your travel bucket list. You won't regret it. And hey, if you do go, drop me a line and let me know what you think. Happy travels.